Hi everyone, so I've literally just got back from the gym, but I felt really compelled to just come on and record this video for you. And I wanted to talk to you about mindset. So I've been thinking a lot about this recently in our Facebook group. Quite a lot of people often come on and say that they've got some art materials that they've bought and they just feel like are not confident enough to get them out and have a go exploring and playing with them. Maybe they're not quite sure how to use them. Maybe they saw a video and it just made them feel really excited about a particular art material and they thought, oh, I've got to have it. But then they've gone and bought it and then they're just not quite sure what to do with it or how to use it. And I've done this myself. I did it recently. I bought some Inktense watercolour pencils, which I watched a video of somebody using them and I thought, oh, these are amazing, I need to have them. Straight away went and bought them, and then they sat on my shelf for months and months. And somebody posted a video in our Facebook group using them, or I think it was maybe a post of them using them, and I thought, oh, I should get those out and just have a play. And I did, and it was fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been using them since. And it just got me thinking because recently, I think it was yesterday, somebody posted about the jelly plates. So I've been recording quite a few videos for the group over the last few weeks, just playing with a jelly plate. I'm not an expert. I just enjoy experimenting and playing and seeing what prints I can make with various different techniques. And I'm not great at it. My prints aren't amazing. They're not wonderful. They're nothing special. But that's the point. And that's why I felt really compelled to come and just chat to you, because it's just so not about the end product. It's not about what we are going to make. And when we buy these art materials and we stop ourselves from using them straight away, what happens is we start to build up like a resistance, because the longer it goes without us using them, the more we build up this idea of, when we do use them, it's got to be right or it's got to be perfect and we've got to produce this fantastic piece of work. And all this is probably going on subconsciously, and we don't even realize that that is the reason that we're not using what we've bought, or we have this kind of feeling of, I'm scared to use it. And ultimately, if we really delve deeper into why that is, it's just because we're scared of what we're going to produce. And if we're scared of what we're going to produce, that means that we're thinking about the fact that it has to be good. We've got this perfectionism going on. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be a good piece of work. If it's rubbish, what's the point? And actually, that is absolutely the point. And that is why I just felt it was so important to come and share this message with you, because once we start to be able to unpick and change our mindset around these things, it becomes so much easier to create, because we're not worried about what it is we're making. And by experimenting with those art materials, with our creativity, that's when we start to see what we like, what we can do, what we enjoy, what we can do more of. And that's when we start to find our own style and create things that are good, because at the end of the day, we do want to be able to look at our work and think that it's good, think that we like it, and ultimately hopefully other people will like it too. But we can't get there straight away. We have to practice, we have to find our own way, and the only way we can do that is by experimenting and exploring, and just enjoying the process and enjoying our art materials. So I want to just start you thinking about that. If there is something that you've bought and you're thinking, oh, I'm really scared to use it, or I'm not sure how, just experiment. There are so many videos on YouTube. I've got my own YouTube channel, which you can find at Art by Liz Ross. And Kaiser, who I run my Facebook group with, she has her own YouTube channel, which I think is Kaiser Heart Art. I'll double check that and I'll put the links down below in the comments. But we've got our own YouTube channels. There's loads of videos. We're building up a nice library of videos in there, and in the Facebook group there's loads of videos. If you go into the media tab and you click on the videos, you can rewatch previous videos in there, and also some of them are linked in the guide section as well. So there are plenty of resources. You can go on YouTube, you can just search for let's say it's the jelly plate. There are tons, but sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, and that's why we're sharing our own videos, so you know where to go and where to start having a look for what it is that you want to do. But even without watching a video tutorial, I just encourage you to just play. So let's say, for example, let's take the example of the jelly plate. Grab the jelly plate if you've got one and you've not used it before. Grab some paint, just one, even one colour, one or two colours, pop some on, roll it out and just take a print. And it can just literally be a black blob of paint printed onto a piece of paper, because then you can take a white gel pen or a Tipp-Ex and you can draw on that, and that can then become either some collage fodder that you can use in an art journal, or it might just be that it's just play, and it is okay to play. That is my message to you today. It is okay to play, to experiment, to explore, and just to have fun. So when I took those Inktense pencils, I grabbed them, I just scribbled on my page, I swatched the colours out, I got some water and mushed it around with the water, and I just made a mess, and I just had fun doing it, and I just played to see what can I do with these art materials. And that is the fun, that is the joy, and that is how we access our creativity. So I just really, really want to encourage you to think a little bit more deeply about what it is that's stopping you, and to remind you and to give you permission to play. It's not a waste of time. That is absolutely how we access our creativity. And when you access your creativity and when you play with art materials in order to do it and to experiment and to explore, you are reaping so many benefits. And getting to the end product and creating something beautiful is amazing, it's wonderful, but it's not where the benefits are. That's where the journey ends. And then when you start another piece or you start another exploration, that's where the benefits continue. So yes, we want to create something that we like. I totally agree. I have that. We all have that. But in terms of accessing our creativity, it is just honestly about giving yourself 5 minutes a day. That is what I'm doing, 5 minutes a day, to just play with any art material. 5 minutes means we can't get precious. There's no expectations. We know we're not going to create something amazing. We're just allowing ourselves that time to ourselves to explore our creativity, to reap the benefits, the mental health, helping us to feel better. There are so many benefits to it, and I just felt really compelled to just come on, just share that message with you. So I really hope that you've got something from this video, and let's continue the conversation. So if you've got anything that's come up for you whilst I've been talking, please put it in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. Okay, I'll see you soon.